There's a lot of bad types of guys out there. We have red pillars, frat boys, incels. But my least favorite is definitely the nice guy.
Hi.
What the fuck?
Come on, Kamal. Are you really gonna make a video making fun of nice people? Isn't that kind of sad even for you?
Okay, first off, I don't know what you are or what this is. Obviously, I'm not just shitting on people being nice for 20 minutes like an asshole. I have points, I got data, statistics, all that shit. For those of you who are unaware, a white knight is basically somebody that kisses a woman's ass and tells them that everything they do is amazing. Not because they actually mean it, but because they want to sleep with them. And obviously these types of guys don't have any sort of personality or charisma, so the only thing they can do to get these women's attention, they think, is to kiss their ass like a little bitch boy.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
One of the biggest issues I have with the white knight is that they love to virtue signal. They're always trying to cancel people. You know, they're really just social justicing their way through life. And it's very fucking annoying. Let's take my favorite YouTuber, Nick Green. I don't know Nick, obviously, but I do think it's fair to say that he has a little bit of nice guy white knight energy.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
And Nick absolutely loves to cancel people. It is like a fucking hobby for this man.
Luckily, Gideon was banned for 2 weeks, and then it turned, I think, into a permanent ban. And it should cause him to be banned from both platforms.
So today I want to briefly talk about the content creator Sneeko and ask YouTube to ban him from the platform.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga!
This is a very common tactic for these strong men for a couple of reasons. One, they love to virtue signal because they're fucking obnoxious. And two, a lot of them have this grand fantasy of them like saving the damsel in distress from the big scary man. But, you know, usually they look like members of iCarly from the TV show iCarly.
Yeah! I'm a boat boy!
So their only real option is being a keyboard warrior. And the third reason, these dudes are so deep in their internet echo chambers that I don't even think they can fathom the possibility of their ideologies being wrong. So if I'm like weak and corny, obviously I'm gonna wanna get rid of the opposing opposition because other people can't handle it. They're too stupid. I, with my white knight brain, can see that it's nonsense. But you know, the damsel, this dumb bitch I'm trying to rescue, she's gonna get all confused, so I have to save the world and shut it down. You're welcome. To me, this has always been ironic because I would think if you believe in something this strongly, you should have no problem defending it against people who disagree with you, right? And if you're such like a nice, wholesome person, you would, in theory, enjoy enlightening others and making them see your point of view, right? So the world can get on the right track and be better. Especially if it's like an internet personality, you would think you would have the possibility of like changing the minds of some of their fans over time, you know? Like, isn't that a better way of going about it instead of this like gotcha bullshit that they always do, like,
oh, you hate trans people, you fell for my trap, ha ha, I'm morally superior than you, like,
that just makes you an asshole. And when you can't defend your points against people who are saying stupid shit, it makes the people who are in the middle be like, oh, well, this guy's at least willing to debate, so maybe he has a point. And now you just created another fucking red pillar. Because you're the side that's always just trying to shut them down. But if they're openly talking, even if they say stupid shit when they have the conversations, which side do you think looks worse? The one side that's willing to have a debate, or the side that's trying to shut every opposing view down? Exactly. Even if you're right, you still look like an asshole. To the nice guy, a masculine male. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that word triggers people. Let me bring it back. To the nice guy, non-bitch-ass men are these ogre-like creatures that are just made to lug heavy shit around and attack people. And women are like these perfect, shiny, wholesome things that can never do anything wrong, that always need to be protected, especially from the ogres. It's funny to me that a nice guy literally infantilizes half of the human population, viewing them as these like adult children while simultaneously calling every man that's not like them a sexist. Don't you see how that's a little bit ironic. Especially when the only reason they're doing all this keyboard warrior shit is because they want to have sex with the women. That's it. The nice guy is just as much of a gross, sex-hungry pig as every other dude is. They're just not honest with their intentions. That's why I'm annoyed. The way I see it, the white knight has 3 paths. They can 1, learn that they're being cringe and become a normal person. 2, they can go the complete opposite way and become red pill. I wanna see your boobs! Or 3, the dark path. But let's start with the best option. Ladies, I know it may surprise you, but yes, some of us can learn from our cringy ways and just learn how to be clear with our intentions, learn how to flirt properly, and start treating women like actual human beings. It's kinda rare, but it does happen. I would say I definitely had some white knight tendencies, and then I learned that, oh shit, I'm being fake and I should just be real because you can just flirt with the girl. She's used to it. People have been trying to have sex with her whole life. It's not as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be. And am I being nice to be nice, or am I being nice because I want something? You know, you gotta ask yourself some deep questions and you move on and you grow as a person. That's what we do here, baby. That's what we're all about. We're all about growth and change. And the third thing. Let's talk about path number 2. It may surprise some of you guys that Nick Green and Sneeko are really 2 sides of the same coin, but they are. That's why every red pill YouTuber, or at least the ones that I make fun of, has the girl who turned me red pill video, where they talk about the time that they were doing everything right when they were 16 and their girlfriend or girl that they liked ended up fucking somebody else because of her hypergamous nature.
I did everything that society told me to do and I lost. Pick her up from school, pick her up from driver's ed, drop her off, walked from home to the gym just so that I could see her while I'm working out. Didn't really want to work out.
Bitch. Waiting on a girl hand and foot and following her around like a fucking German shepherd is not doing everything right. Okay? But you people are so quick to make yourselves the fucking victim in every single situation that you don't want to live in reality.
Bought her Uggs for her birthday, Valentine's Day. Bought her everything she wanted. Still wanted good enough.
That nigga's a munch. Nigga's a eater, he eat it for lunch.
No girl wants that. No human wants everybody to just breathing on their fucking neck everywhere they go. It's pathetic. Everybody thinks that way. Men think that way and women think that way. It's creepy. Just because you're doing the opposite of what you used to do with women in terms of compliments and being nice and all that shit doesn't mean you fixed the problem. You're still doing everything for the validation of women. You're just doing it in the opposite way.
BBC team.
How are you this fucking stupid? I don't understand. But, whatever. Let's talk about the third path. The ironic thing about kissing a woman's ass all day is that, as the red pill will tell you, it turns most women off.
The second you give a girl a compliment, her pussy get dried in a motherfucker. Stop complimenting them bitches.
Because they know it's fake, they know it's disingenuous, and they don't want that shit. Women have evolved to realize you're only doing this because you want something from them. Like, guys, put yourself in a woman's shoes. What do you think is gonna happen if you hang out with a guy who's desperate, low self-esteem, no self-awareness, fake as hell, and sexually frustrated? Would you want to be in a room alone with that guy? Especially if that guy is like 3 times stronger than you? I know I wouldn't. Women as a whole know that this guy is super fucking dangerous, especially if his emotions are going like this. That guy can fucking snap at any moment. And we've seen him snap throughout history. I'm not going to get into it because this is YouTube and YouTube is pussy, but I think you guys know where I'm going with this.
Oh boy, now that sounds scary.
Yeah, it can be scary, really scary. And you know, your demo is a little off already, so you got to be extra careful. So to wrap this up, a nice guy or a white knight is basically somebody that just weaponizes a woman's guilt for sex. I think that's why they rub me the wrong way, because I can't stand fucking hypocrites. If there is one through line throughout all of my videos, as weird as they are, except for the sleep one, it's about hypocrites. I can't stand them. So if you find yourself in that nice guy box and you're getting curved constantly, first off, stop blaming women, because it's not their fault. You're the one being fake. If you're questioning if you're being that nice guy and being phony or not, because sometimes you're in too deep, this is how I would answer the question. If you knew that there was no way in hell you were going to sleep with that girl, would you change how you interact with her? If the answer is yes, and she doesn't know you like her, like you're not making your intentions known, then you're probably being a fake ass bitch and you need to check yourself. You can get out of it, as I displayed. And if the answer is no, then you're all good. You're just being yourself. Maybe you're just a genuine, kind person and you really like her shoes and you want to tell her. And that's great. We need more of you. But most of us aren't like that. Let's be real. We want something, which I think is normal. You just need to make your intentions known. And also, don't be a red pill asshole and just do nothing. If a girl needs your help, you're like, fuck you. I don't want female friends. Blah, blah. All that shit is so stupid.
Men and women are not the same. So since we are not the same, you don't even have a real foundation to build a real friendship upon.
Honestly, I think most dudes, especially if you're trying to get girls, having female friends is a huge plus because they're a disarmor. To women that you may be interested in, you look way less creepy. You look like a regular person who has friends. You're not just trying to fuck everything that lives and breathes. These red pill dudes are so stupid. They really don't know what they're talking about. Am I not being clear with my intentions? I think that's the real point. Like, don't try to hide behind some veil of social justice or some veil of kindness. One, because usually women are smart enough to sniff that shit out. And two, because it just makes you an asshole. So, just don't do that. It's not good. So you got anything? I figured she was going to pop up again. You got anything you want to...
Hi, Kamal.
And there you are again. You got anything you want to say to the people before we end this shit?
Well, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Right.
And turn on those notification bells even though they don't really do shit. And if you're a fake nice guy or a white knight, stop being a punk-ass bitch. That shit's not cute. Bye-bye now.
Well, you heard her, so I would do what she says. Or she might kill you. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. She may have powers or some shit. I mean, who knows what she's capable of. So I would just do it, just in case.